Hi folks, Tio Pablo here welcoming you to episode 7 of Explaining the Sagas. If you are wondering why today's episode is in English, that is mostly because today's video centers around a poem, and I believe that whenever possible, poetry should be read in its original language. Before we begin today's video, I would like to give a huge thank you to my wonderful friend Ray for all the fun that we've had playing Magic over the last couple of years, and also for helping with the voice work on this video. And as always, I want to give a big shout out to my collaborators, Guille, who is our lore master, and Francita, who is our technomancer. Let's talk about the love song of night and day. The continent of Jamura is a fantasy setting so vast and rich that Mark Rosewater has on several occasions expressed that it should have been its own plane. But I believe that it adds so much wealth to Dominaria that it makes that plane so much richer and deeper. This continent is also the home of Teferi, whom I believe is an integral part of Dominarian lore. The Mirage Block, which included visions and weatherlight, was part of the foundation on which Magic the Gathering was built. This was the first official block of the game, and this system persisted until about the days of Lorwyn. Under the guidance of art director Sue Ann Harkey, this block cemented MTG's reputation not just as one of the greatest games in the world, but also one of unparalleled artistic value. The basic lands from Mirage are often regarded as some of the most outstanding in the game. It was during this block that many established artists really came into their own, and a whopping 45 artists made their debut during this block, including some fan favorites like Donato Giancola, Jeff Miracola, Chippy, Adam Rex, Scott M. Fisher, John Avon, and Kev Walker, all of whom have gone on to illustrate over 100 cards in the game. Another delightful feature of the Mirage Block is its flavor text. There is a powerful sense of epic drama that just permeates throughout the three sets. We also encounter a lot of allusions to tales, songs, and fables, which gives us a sense that Jamura is a continent with a wealth of written and oral tradition. One such work is the Love Song of Night and Day, fragments of which appear on 17 cards across the block. And many people have wondered if this is an actual poem, and it does in fact exist. It is a poem that was written by Jenny Scott, who was an editor for Magic the Gathering and contributed frequently to Duelist magazine. Here, Ray and I will be reading the complete poem, which is meant to be read by two voices. Please take into consideration that neither one of us has any professional training in voice acting, so if we stumble a little bit, just remember that we're doing our best. So here it goes, The Love Song of Night and Day by Jenny Scott. Wrap yourself in your best bright clothes, your red and purple scarves of silk. Run with me to the festival, where we will dance until sunrise. The dwarves will beat their funny drums of zebra skins and hollowed trees, while stilt walkers perform, and the musician blows his bamboo flute.
And late in the night the poets and storytellers entertain, delight us with their dancing words, as we listen, clapping by the fire. Enchant me with your tale-telling, tell about tree, grass, river, and wind. Tell why truth must fight with falsehood, and why truth will always win.
I will tell my father's stories, how the giant mantis fooled death by holding still as a felled tree, how the elephants trampled the leopard cub, and its father, though he knew, killed 9 goats instead, how pirates gambled with a djinn and lost a thing more dear than gold.
Tonight we'll eat a farewell feast. Cold corn porridge is not enough. Let's peel papayas, pineapples, and mangoes, drink coconut milk, and bake bananas. We'll dine on crocodiles, wild birds, and turtles, perhaps a hippopotamus, if only you can catch it first.
I'll build a palace made of stone. 2 hippo-headed guards will serve, and tigers will carry in your meals. I'll capture flying zebras for your steeds, and fill the stable with every kind of unicorn. Butterflies and salamanders will decorate your garden.
I'll strand long strings of beads for you, blue, the color only kings may wear. I'll carve a soapstone lioness, a wooden box to lock it in, girded with sapphire amulets, ostrich feathers, ivory. These things will protect you while I am gone, remind you of my love for you.
Your voice resounds like a songbird's. Every word is a sweet, soft song. When you run, you're graceful and swift, sleek as a powerful panther. Mysterious chameleon, You're 1,000 women at once, sharp and strong as a lioness, yet gentle as a striped gazelle.
On this our last day together, let us walk across the grasslands. Hold my hand and let's walk slowly, seeing everything as children. Let's walk on the Daraja plains where leopards hang from trees, dozing, tasseled tails swaying in the shade, near villages of tree-dwelling elves.
Glorious to walk across the savannah with my beloved. A lion walks commandingly, a general among his troops, camped the night before a battle. A snake, colorful and coiled, loops around his bow, mischievous, hanging over the village path.
We'll find termites in their nests, hard, tall towers above the plains, and point-eared cats taking their turns, guarding their many entrances. We'll find the basket nests of birds hanging from the acacia tree. Rhinoceroses and dragons, for once, will let us walk in peace.
When lightning tears the sky's dark cloak, and heaven's bird beats the water on the muddy plains with its big wings, termites and frogs escape their homes towards the lamp in the nearest village. Spiders dry themselves indoors. The spotted lizards that never fall from ceilings suddenly appear.
In the forest, fires light the sky as the black clouds unfold their weight. The black and white sacred monkey holds her children to her and waits. Love, like lightning, hits suddenly. It sparks the heart with blows of light, its fire extending, bends, expands, beats, and breaks your hiding places. Remember when we were children, herding the sheep together, leading them over the grassy hills with long sticks. Your silly songs made me laugh, and in the evening you'd enchant me with your stories, lying on your back beside me. Even then my heart was yours.
I remember your sacred rites. You were so funny, so grown up, so stiff and serious, all arms and elbows. You went in a girl, but returned a warrior. You marched back with the others. Your hair was cut, your eye tattooed with the red triangle of war.
Tomorrow I must go, my love. I will tattoo my head with braids. My shield will bear a shining sun, so you will always be with me. Inlaid with gold, it will shine like glowing embers. I will return with lizard skins for your sandals. Paint your eyes black and wait for me.
I am the sun, you are the moon. Wherever you lead, I will go, following you across the wide sky, as long as I live and you love. Sun follows moon until she tires, then carries her until she's strong and runs ahead of him again. I'll carry you too, my beloved.
My love, we are not sun and moon. Instead, we are like day and night. The old ones say day is a woman who works only while it is light. She herds her goats and catches fish, fills her fields with golden corn, shows her children what is just, and protects them from the cobra. Day loves night, who works in darkness, walking through heaven's milky sky, collecting stars with his quick arms, piling them into a basket like a child collecting lizards, and piling them into her pot until the pot overflows with lizards, till the basket overflows with light. Night wears a black cloak lined with fire, studded inside with gleaming stars. At dawn and dusk he spies his love. Across the rolling hills of sky they glimpse each other so briefly. They throw each other kisses, cry. Their tears spill over Jamura. Mixed with blood, they wash everything red. But once, with a magician's help, time was stopped and day stood still. Night spread over Jamura, wrapped day in his dark cloak and held her. In their miraculous embrace the two became as one, until pulled from day's arms night sank, commanded by the western horizon that always beckons him to come.
I won't give up hope, my love.
Our love is like the river in the summer season of long rains. For a little while it spilled its banks, flooding the crops in the fields, but soon it will evaporate with the dry heat. Like day from night, I live my life apart from you, just glimpsing you across the sky, because you cannot change, my dear, and nor can I.
Thank you very much for listening to the poem. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you would like to follow me on social media, I am leaving all the necessary information below. And of course, everyone is invited to join our Discord server. We mostly speak in Spanish, so if you speak it as a second language or are trying to learn, this might be the right community for you. We already have a shared vocabulary in Magic the Gathering, and we are a very friendly, open, and inclusive community, so come check it out. I now have friends all over Latin America and in Spain. That has been a very enriching experience for me, and I hope that it can be the same for you. And now, here's a little something extra for your amusement, something that we actually cut out from the edited version of this video. And fill the table with every kind of unicorn.
Stable. Tasty unicorns, huh? I really have a dream to eat a unicorn.
Yeah, like Voldemort.
I'll strand long strings of
Bread.
unicorns and bread.
Yeah.